What's up, everyone? This is James from One Objective Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I had broke a rod probably a year ago now, and I seen it sitting outside, and I figured I wanted to do the butt section of the rod is what broke. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing a little repair on the butt section of a spinning rod. So stay tuned. So as you can see, broke the butt section of the rod. I don't know how I actually did this, but I found it broke inside my rod locker. On a lot of occasions, these get broke by your trolling motor, and I don't know if that's what happened to mine, or just fractured it or something and putting it into the rod box and it just finally snapped. I have no idea, but this is an NRX rod, so it's $175 just to do the trade-in, and the rest of the rod is in great condition. So what I'm going to do is I took an old rod here and cut me a little sleeve, and I'm going to put it inside, epoxy it inside here because it fits in there pretty tight, and I'm just going to slide it inside of here. I can get my hands out the way. Inside of here. But I think I'm going to take a piece of heat shrink that I had and put over the rod first. So I'm going to slide it over this rod and just take a zip tie and zip tie it up so I can clean it all up and everything first, and then just put the heat shrink back over top of it to kind of just cover up any imperfection that you might see, just to keep it smooth or whatever. So we're going to dive into this real quick and see how it goes. All right, well, we got us some Gorilla Glue epoxy. I've taken and cut me off a couple just ear cleaners. Can't think of the name right now. But we have our piece cut, and we're just gonna put that into here as far as we can. But what we're going to do is we're going to mix some epoxy up. This is a 5-minute epoxy. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to try to just smear as much of it inside this tube as possible. So then I can just squeeze this in there, and hopefully it doesn't get everywhere. So bear with me. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so we might have some different tricks trade next time we do it, or hopefully we don't ever have to do this again. Let's see what we got here. It's kind of old, so hopefully mix her up. All right, now take our butt section. Just gonna try not to get it everywhere. All right, I think that's enough in that section. We're going to take the bigger section. Rod is tapered, so just gonna shove it down into here, just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing to this end of the rod. We're going to be really generous with the amount of glue we put in it, because want it to fill up in there as much as possible. There we go. All right, that being said, now we're just going to slide this together. We're going to work it around in there just to make sure we get glue everywhere. And then we're just going to get it lined up. Kept it pretty clean. So now we're just going to let that set and let the epoxy do its thing. And then we're going to come back and then we'll cut the zip tie and we're going to heat shrink that down, and hopefully it will last us a good long time. But we'll get back to you as soon as this dries. All right, well, that is the finished product. I ended up sliding the heat shrink down and just torching it a little bit, but that is the finished product. I think it turned out fairly well for what it is. It's nice and straight, super simple. Like, you could buy everything for this at Lowe's or possibly even Walmart. With an expensive rod like this, like I said, just to turn this rod into get the replacement is $175, which is more than most rods, you know. So if I had to do it again, I probably would. I would actually just maybe go, even if I didn't have a rod, like if I was out of town or something like that, I would just go buy a super cheap rod from Walmart or something just to cut a section of it out to put in an expensive rod like this. So this is a way that you could fix something if you're out there fishing a tournament and you're ways away and you need your rod. This is something that you could do really cheap from Walmart or Lowe's. Would have everything that you need to fix this. All I would use was some 2-part epoxy, a piece of heat shrink just to make sure it doesn't grab my hand, and the inside of a fishing rod. So you might even have an old fishing rod or whatever broke around your house that you can use just like I did. But with that being said, that's my finished rod. I hope you like what you've seen in this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you on the water.